strives to be happy, but sometimes our choices or bad habits get in the way.
Yes, they do.
Here to show us simple things we can do every day to create happiness is Michelle Gielan, right? Gielan, author of the best-selling book, Broadcasting Happiness. Welcome to our show. Your husband was here. He's also a happiness junkie.
He is,
Michael
yes.
Strahan is also a happiness junkie. Me, not so much. So, can you teach us how to create happiness in our lives?
Yeah, you know, we've researched happiness around the world, and what we find is that while there's a societal belief that to create happiness sometimes takes a huge overhaul of our life or so much energy and effort, we find it's the small choices that make a big difference. And really what it is about creating positive habits that reinforce the positive mindset.
You mean like taking the right antidepressant?
We have some other ideas today.
Okay.
And in order to do that, we'd love to role play. So would you guys like to take a seat? This first one is about how you start your day. Because think about it. What do most people do?
Hello, honey. Let's start our day out right. Have a seat.
Shut it.
Here you go, sweetie.
There's nothing in here again.
So we're at the table.
And there's a remote.
I'm so depressed.
And there's a remote. Why don't you check today's headlines?
I better check the headlines. Oh my gosh, everything is falling apart. The universe is terrible.
Breaking news. Hazardous asteroids directly hit New York City. We'll give up-to-the-minute details as this story develops. Tune in at 5. Oh my God!
You know, it's much worse than that. It's a zombie apocalypse when Art is broadcasting the news.
Freeze. Okay,
Yes.
so this is what a lot of us do, right? We turn on the news to stay informed. The thing is, though, we're filling our brain with all the problems that are happening in the world. In research that I did with Sean Acor and Ariana Huffington, we found that just 3 minutes of negative news can lead to a 27% higher likelihood of having a bad day. So let's flip that formula, starting with programming like this and getting a boost of positive energy does it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You mean people watch this show for happiness?
It shows us that the world is actually a great place, that our behavior matters in the face of challenge, and that fuels a positive day.
Okay.
All right, so for tip number 2, let's move beyond some regular questions.
Okay.
Here's your son.
Oh, here comes our son.
Hey, little Artie. Have a seat.
What happened at school today, son?
Oh, nothing much.
But
How are you feeling?
Fine.
what you listening to?
Some good stuff.
Okay, freeze. When we ask general questions, what do we get? General, boring answers,
Yes.
right? So I suggest asking leading questions. These don't lead someone to a specific answer. They lead someone to positive territory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Son, have you been broadcasting the news lately?
So what was the best part of your day?
So,
what
like,
was the
okay.
coolest thing you learned? Those questions.
Hey, buddy. What was your favorite part of today?
Not much. Not much.
You are one negative son. Holy smoke.
Maybe we should disconnect the,
People. Tell me about your day. What was your favorite part of today? What happened to you that was really special, you feel?
Not really much.
My favorite part of today is about to happen in 13 minutes. Wait, we'll be right back with more tips on how to be happy when we return. Stick around. We're with Michelle Gielan.
We're back with Michelle Gielan, whose book, Broadcasting Happiness, is out there right now, and we're learning how to almost build better happiness habits first thing in the morning during our day.
Yes, because it's so powerful. You can interact with other people in a way that creates that positive feedback loop. And so for this next piece of advice, here's your 80-year-old son.
I'm going to go over here. I'm going to talk to my son. Son, I have to work late tomorrow night.
Okay, Mom.
Your dad will pick you up from soccer.
Yeah.
Make sure you put your stinky clothes right into the washer and do your homework before I get home.
Are you listening to your mom, son?
And tonight we're having alien stew for dinner with a side of mashed brains.
Oh, sounds good, Mom.
Freeze. Okay, guys, is he listening?
No.
No, right? And that's the worst when people are not listening. So frustrating, but here's the thing. We do that too, right? We
Right.
all do it. The best thing to do in these moments, because these are moments when we can create connection or we can break connection, is to create it actively. And we do that by listening with our bodies. We put down what we're doing, we make eye contact, we nod, as long as someone's not saying something crazy.
Right.
And that creates that connection. Social connection is the greatest predictor of long-term levels of happiness that we have in the research.
Mom!
Hey, oh, son! Oh, baby. My baby
I want
boy.
that dinner.
And so for tip number 4,
Yes.
let's take a phone call.
Hello?
Hi, how are you, Michael?
Hey, what a morning so far. Traffic was terrible, man. Some guy cut me off. We almost got into an accident. I spilled coffee all on my new pants.
Freeze. What's going on there? So someone asks you, how are you? What do you start with?
The negative.
The negative. We're starting with something negative, stressful. There's only 2 responses to that. Compassion, oh, I'm so sorry. Or misery poker. You think that's bad? Let me tell you about my commute.
Oh, that's my favorite. I love misery poker.
Oh, I can play that for hours.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, if we can start by saying what I call the power lead, it's by starting with something positive and meaningful, we actually jumpstart the conversation into a positive place. That primes the brain to be more positive, and it changes our outlook throughout the day. It changes the trajectory of the conversation.
You mean something like that guy cut me off, but I got him back, I gave him the finger?
Or the like, oh, it was a great day, got up, the kids, we had a great breakfast together, the family.
Exactly.
And then, work was, okay, I got it. I like that.
Exactly.
I like that, Michelle.
Oh, that.
We're going to work on your happiness.
Oh, that old chestnut.
We're going to work on everything around here, because we need it. Michelle, thank you.
Michelle, that was great. Michelle Gielan, everyone.